got on the Ashley, you just got on the way, okay? And why don't you invite your sister to be part of this
Because
conversation?
this conversation is my conversation. I'm the main character, not her.
Good, Mom?
No offense, Ashley. I love you though.
Can I have a water? Just the rest of it.
Thanks.
Daughter, you don't want to be part of this conversation?
No, let's go on.
Baby, vamos. Yo no quiero perder mi tiempo. Quiero ir a
Okay, moving on. And then we have bad parents. Bad parents, bad parents. My parents, good parents, bad parents. Which are not my parents, by the way. Just want to make that clear. Bad parents are, for example, I have seen many people say that they have not heard and I quote, I love you from their dad or mom. I have. Most parents, like my mom, like just a while ago, my mom called me pretty. Right? Linda, she said, and I quote, que linda está. I have that luxury of being called pretty, because I am pretty, by my mother. Some kids are called ugly and disgusting and gross and terrible and very rude.
le dicen eso a sus hijos.
Muchos parents, mamá. Tú no lo sabes, pero sí le dicen. Ellos sí lo dicen, mamá. Tú no sabes esos parents, but there are parents who say that. Anyways, you may seem like, oh my god, how could anybody tell anybody that their kid? Yes, that's what I'm saying. How could anybody tell anybody that, right? Well, guess what? It happens. It very much happens all the time. They call their sons and daughters and whatever terrible stuff. And it's very bad, you know? I have that luxury of my parents call me good, positive stuff, you know? Sometimes they call me annoying as a joke, but that's okay. I call them annoying as a joke too. Sometimes it's true, but being annoying is just something you really can't control sometimes. It's just a personal thing, you know? I can be a bug to my dad sometimes, right? I can be a little annoying, right?
Uh-huh.
And hey, exactly. You're not gonna tell me that to my face, but I can be annoying. I know that. To Ashley, oh, she reminds me every day. But, you know, it's fine. There are some things that you can. There are negative things and there are positive things. It depends the way you say it and how you say it and when you say it and whatever. You know, a lot of parents are terrible to their kids, as in verbally, physically, mentally, emotionally, all of those terrible ways. Like, yeah.
What about, don't we also have bad kids?
We also have bad kids, and we have bad kids with good parents. That is the kid's fault. That is mainly because there's always a reason for everything. If there's a bad kid who loves to sneak out at night, it's because they have strict parents. Strict parents make strict kids. I'm telling you this right now to all the strict parents of the world. Trust me. If you're strict and harsh with your kids, they have a lot of tricks up their sleeve for you, specifically for you. For example, I kind of have strict parents who love to barge into my room at any time. I can hear the footsteps. They try not to, but I can hear when they open the door exactly. I can hear the doorknob. I can hear everything. I know their footsteps. I know my dad's footsteps. I know my mom's footsteps, and I know my sister's footsteps. I know when my mom's walking up the stairs. I know when my dad's walking up the stairs. I know the bed. All of it. But I shouldn't need to know. Most kids shouldn't need to know that, but most kids do. Like kids who have abusive parents know everything about their parents. They know their parents' moods. I know my parents' moods, but they're not abusive, so I don't really need to know. I mean, sometimes I do need to know their moods because if I want to ask for something, I'm obviously not going to ask if my mom's in a bad mood because she's going to say no. I have a better chance if she's in a good mood, but you know, like it's different. Your kids know you.
Huh?
Your kids very much know you. Like, they know everything about you. Like, every little tiny little detail. Maybe not personality-wise. I'm talking, like, how you act around them wise. You know?
Wow.
You may not know it, but we definitely know a lot. And we know how to get up your sleeve and down your sleeve and all that.
Really?
Yes. And we know how to ask for stuff, too.
But where have you learned all this?
Life. We just literally just go through it. Every day and it works. What do you want me to tell you? We know how to talk to you too.
You made a difference between bad kids and good parents, right?
Yes.
Can we have bad kids and bad parents?
Yes. Bad parents make bad kids.
Okay. Now, do you consider yourself?
I consider myself a great and amazing kid. Thank you very much.
Go ahead, explain that.
Because I'm just amazing in every single way or form. Wait, bad kids are bad kids have bad lives. Okay? There's not just bad kids that have a great life that just decide to be bad. No. Bad kids, bad lives. Equal thing. Let's say there are kids that have bad grades. Okay? Like those rebel kids that all they do is get suspensions, detentions, whatever. That mainly, even in the movies, it's because they have bad parents, correct?
I mean, I'm listening.
Like, there's like good kids. I mean bad kids. I meant bad kids. Bad kids that always sneak out and whatever. It's because their parents don't let them do anything, right? Oh, hi, Lily. It's just if there's there can obviously be bad kids with good parents, but because obviously there is, but it's mainly because of something. There's always something. I don't have an example of that because I don't know much about that. But I know for a fact that each time when there's a bad kid, there's an influence. There's something that is making them a bad kid. They're not just bad kids because they want to. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So.
Okay. Now, and why do you consider yourself and your sister? Do you consider your sisters as well as a good kid?
Yeah, I'm a good kid.
Okay. Now,
I'm better.
What makes you think you are a good kid?
I get good grades. I'm nice and respectful
Her
and
mom
amazing.
tells her that.
No.
Her mom tells her
I don't need my parents to. I don't need my parents' validation to be considered a good kid. I know. Well, I don't because I know I'm a great kid. No offense, mother.
What are the indicators?
Oh my lord.
Indicators that make you a good kid.
So many people are just watching me.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Give me some examples.
Okay. You don't need good grades to be a good kid. You can get terrible Fs. That does not consider you a bad kid. I'm just stereotyping, but no, you don't need good grades to be a good kid. To be a good kid, disrespect your parents, and that's it. That's it. That's literally it. Disrespect your parents and follow them. That's it. But if they're bad parents, look, this is my motto. If your parents don't respect you, you should respect them back.
You shouldn't.
You should not, because it should be equal respect, equal relationship. You get what I mean?
Okay.
You should always be respectful to your parents. But if your parents are being disrespectful to you all the time and they're never respectful to you, why should you be respectful to them back? You know? If your parents...
I think you have a point.
Right? It's the same thing with adults. If adults aren't respecting me, why should I respect them back? Be respectful to your elders. What if my elders aren't being respectful to me? That's not fair to me. Just because I'm a minor and a kid? That's not fair, right?
Well, yeah.
Just because
same thing for teachers, right?
Same thing for teachers, exactly. Why should I? Oh yes, for teachers. That's what I forgot. If my teachers aren't being respectful to me, do not expect me to be respectful to you back. Which is a lot of times because your teachers will yell at you and they'll be super mean to you and they'll look at you and be like, okay, I'm sorry, miss. When that's not fair. If you want me to be respectful to you back, be respectful to me. Thank you very much. And that's it. That's the little moto, you know?
Oh, daughter.
Like it's the same thing if you're an adult and another adult is not being respectful to you, right?
Yeah.
Are you gonna be respectful to them back?
It depends.
Respect and kindness and niceness are different. If someone is disrespecting you, are you gonna disrespect them? No, you don't have to be. You don't have to be respectful towards them either. You know? If someone's telling you move, bro, you're so annoying. What do you do? Like if you're like in line and they're telling you to move, what do you do? What do you do?
I'm following you.
Huh?
I'm following you.
You just like it's just, you know, you gotta like make sure you know. Like if my teacher's disrespecting me, yeah.
Okay.
Good John.
Oh wow.
Did I do good?
You did great. You did amazing. Okay. And I'm extremely proud of you, right? And you know that, right? Every day after, you make me proud. Okay.
See what you just said?
Uh-huh.
Parents don't say that to some kids most of the time. Parents say the opposite of that to their kids. You see?
Well, sometimes, you know.
Not to be deep or anything, but that's another example.
an example. But what about when you get, like, let's say you get a C?
They're like, you could have done better, but I'm still proud of you anyway.
Oh Lord. What I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna
See?
do, guys?
Am I
with
right,
my,
Am I right? I'm still proud of you anyway.
what I'm gonna do, guys? Okay, you see, I just interviewed my youngest 13-year-old daughter, and
Bye, love you, Mom.
and she kind of,
As amazing
I mean,
in her own
surprised me. Okay, with her own reflection process and style, and how she's developed critical thinking skills, and to think for herself. And how do you say something about you, yourself, and your? I mean, how do you say it again?
Huh?
You were saying when your mom said something, you said I, myself, and I, something like that. What was
Me,
it?
myself, and I. I know I'm a great kid. Me, myself, and I. I know I'm a great kid.
Okay, you said something about mom said something, and then you said me, myself, and I. What was it?
Mira, Christa, la camiseta que quieres.
Oh, I know, I saw it.
Vale, pero yo me tengo que
Go
ir.
ahead.
Pero habían otros mejores allá.
Mira, lo mismo, mi amor. Son
Dale, creepy. I'm cutting this video.
Huh?
Yeah, what was it about?
Oh, who are you more like, your mom or your dad?
Baby,
Is that?
baby.
And I'm like, no, I'm me, myself, and I, my own
Okay.
Paga y
self.
deja un euro por lo menos.
Okay, you
Tengo que ir a
paga.
hacer-
I actually got it from Ashley mainly, because Ashley's smarter than me. I got most of my things from Ashley. I'm
From
not
who?
gonna lie.
Is that Ashley?
My older sister.
Who is she?
Pablo. Say it loud. Au revoir.
Au revoir. And you speak French too?
No.
You have to, right?
Yes.
Are your parents pushing you towards speaking French?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
And Spanish?
I already speak Spanish, sir.
Okay, what about French and Creole? Huh? What about French and Creole?
¿No tienes que hacer pipi?
No, I don't think so.
All right.
Mama, mi mascarilla?
Uh,
Wear your
we-
mask
Janu-
and get
Janu,
vaccinated.
and even though we had this little interview in English, but remember we mix it with Spanish, and then, but unfortunately we didn't put Creole and French in there, but kind of in there because of who it's coming from. Okay, so all right, we have to keep watching and keep digging and keep learning from our own kids. Okay. And parents out there, try to be good parents. Okay, try to be
I love Barcelona.
what it takes to
That's
be
a
a
Wi-Fi.
parent. Okay,
Actually,
at some point
I love
they are
Barcelona,
completely
the
right.
Wi-Fi thing.
You birthed them. Okay, they did not choose to come to this earth. One way or the other, it was your choice. You made it. So you have to, face what it requires and to be a good parent. And by the way, kids, try to be a good kid as well. I mean, although your parents can learn from you, but you are to be an extension, a better version of your own parents.
Oh wait, I have another example.
Oh, go ahead. Hold on. Let me switch the video. Okay?
No. Please stop it.
No, go ahead.
Okay, like for example, my dad was picking me and my friend up. I'm not gonna say names because names confidential. My dad was picking my friend up for my birthday, and he's the type of parent that like when if I'm getting picked up by my friend, they're gonna meet the parents, and they're gonna make sure the parents are good. Just in case I'm not like getting into like myself, like I'm not getting kidnapped or something. You know, most
Yeah.
parents do that. Most good parents do that. So when I went to go pick up my friend, she went outside the house and no one came after her. Like she was just alone. She just went outside alone. Her parents did not see who she was leaving with. Why? They did not care. That doesn't make them bad parents, but it kind of makes them a little bit irresponsible. Okay, you need to be at least see who you're with. You know, even if the daughter trusts them. I mean, yeah, if the daughter trusts them, then you should trust your daughter. But still, you know? Does that make sense?
It does. Actually,
And
it does.
my father was kind of surprised that the parents didn't go out. I don't like you looking at me. I'm kind of getting pressured here.
I can even hear what you're saying.
Okay. Okay, anyways, so that's because I'm doing it low so you can't hear me. There's a reason. Anyways, so my dad was like, oh, your parents aren't gonna come outside to see you? And he was like, no. And my friend was like, no, they don't really care. That's it.
All right.
Goodbye, love you.